Your first impression, how is that?
It's really amazing.
Chicken wrap. I've already taken a few bites. It's really good. Nice and spicy.
Okay, y'all hear that? She couldn't wait for the first impression, so that means it's awesome. Wow. This is the deluxe. It was everything that I hoped for. Oh, that's not cool.
I'm gonna bite them. The wings are really good.
10.
I like it. It's pretty good.
What's up, Veggie Outers? We're at the new poppin' vegan restaurant project Pollo, and we're going to be giving them a review on a scale of 1 to 10 based on all the fabulous categories that we set up. So let's get into it. Okay, so Lynn,
Yep.
what would you give your food on a scale of 1 to 10?
On this sandwich, I would probably give this sandwich 10. It was perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got though was the sandwich.
Okay.
I mean, everything about it was just great.
And what would you give the atmosphere of the place?
Probably an 8. I mean, it's a fast food place, so you know, it's got the fast food atmosphere, and it's got the nice balcony out here, except the sun's in my eyes.
Okay. And what would you rate the price on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd probably give that a 9. It's not out of line. I mean,
And what would you give the customer service on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm probably an 8.
Okay. Okay, Josh. What would you give your food on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, so I got the original chicken burger and this fries and the milkshake. The burger I would put at about an 8. That is pretty good, moist. Yeah, about an 8 for that. Fries were really good, maybe a 9 on the fries. Milkshake I'd put maybe at a 5. Considering the price is a lot, it's not that impressive.
Oh, okay. We're actually going to rate price separately. So if we take the price out of the equation, like what would you get a milkshake?
Just for taste, 6.
Okay. So it got a little better.
A little bit better, not much.
Okay. And speaking of price, how about we swing over there? So like, what would you rate the experience on a scale of 1 to 10 when we just consider the price of what you bought?
I thought the price was overall pretty good, except for the milkshake. Put it at maybe a 7 price.
Okay. And what would you give the customer service?
Then about a 9. The guys in there have been pretty helpful.
Okay.
They did forget the fries and kind of messed up the order, but they did it right. That's all that really matters.
Okay. And what would you give the overall atmosphere?
Atmosphere is nice. I like the outdoor area. I don't know if you would include parking in this. If you include parking with it, it drops down substantially. But
Well,
if you don't include parking, it's like probably like a 9.
okay.
With parking, it goes down to like a 4.
All right. So for y'all listening, like parking, just be aware that it may be a challenge.
Of course.
I think that empty container says it all, but
Yeah.
So
I'm just about to polish it off.
So what would you give your food on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well,
Well, I've had this sandwich the second time now. It's the original project, I think that's what they call it. And I give the sandwich a 10 because I love that sandwich. I couldn't even bring myself to try a different sandwich like that. And last time I was here, I did get one of the shakes, and I'd give that a 10 also. I got the chocolate shake. And the mac and cheese, I like it, but it's a little hot. I actually like mac and cheese not to be hot, so I have to bump that one down a little bit. Sorry, I shouldn't have eaten so fast. I'll give all the food overall a 9 because only just lost a point because I prefer the mac and cheese a little less.
Okay. And what would you give the price on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think the price is good for what you get. It's a little, it's more expensive than fast food generally, but it is vegan fast food. So I've got no problem with the price at all. I'm just saying 10.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
What would you give the atmosphere on a scale of 1 to 10?
The atmosphere, I'd say an 8 because other people have mentioned parking is just inadequate. And I wish I had a little bit more inside eating space. I mean, today's a great day for eating outside, but there are some days that won't be. And the way it fills up in there, sometimes the only place left to eat is outside. And last time when she and I were here, it was a bit windy. I would prefer to eating inside. But yeah, the inside is just not very much. But it's really nice looking. I like the way it looks. I like the red and I like the illustrations on the wall. So yeah, 8. That's an 8.
Okay. And what would you rate the customer service on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think it's a 9. I mean, it's kind of hectic and they're new at this and they kind of got my number mixed up with someone else's, but she handled it okay. She gave me a number that someone else had, but she kept it straight in her mind and brought me the right one. So I don't really have a problem. I think they're doing pretty good for as busy as they are. So 9.
Okay, so Candace, what would you give your food on a scale of 1 to 10?
A 10. It was delicious. I loved it.
Cool. Okay. And what would you give the price on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't even remember what the price was, but 9. I really don't remember what the price was.
Okay. And what would you rate the customer service?
A 10 because I didn't have any problems with my order and it was pretty fast. They were pretty fast with my order, so 10.
Okay. And how about that atmosphere?
Purple parking.
Everyone is mentioning the parking, so that's
But
something to think
I like,
about.
Like she said, the red and white. It's nice. I'll give it a 9.
Okay.
I had one quick thing as far as value. I got this drink for free because I joined the loyalty. So if you're going to come back here, I recommend going online to their website and join the loyalty program, if I can talk, loyalty program. And so the first perk you get for joining is a free drink. So it's worth it.
Okay, there you go. Okay, Jeanette, what would you give your food on a scale of 1 to 10?
10. My food was amazing. The first set of wings we had, we devoured those. I don't even know what flavor. It was what, buffalo ranch or something like that. But anyway, it was good. And then what was our sandwich? A patty melt? Patty melt. So I ate half the patty melt and 2 wings and a sip of my mint chocolate milkshake. It was amazing. Amazing.
Okay. And what would you give the price on a scale of 1 to 10?
Amazing, because I'm a disabled veteran. I get military discount.
Oh, okay. That's
But
something.
other than that, it was good. The pricing is very good. I was actually in there with the manager comparing prices for what I charge for my vegan food and what they're charging. So it was about the same. So it's good. Good prices.
Okay.
Soul Foodly Vegan. You can follow us on Facebook and follow us on basically, as my daughter said, social media. We just doing pop-ups all over DFW right now, and it's vegan food, so good. I mean, soul food, so good you won't believe it's vegan.
All right. And what would you give the atmosphere on a scale of 1 to 10?
10. It's always amazing. This is not our first time here. We came like the first week they opened, and it's just amazing. I like it's just cozy. I like the coziness of it. And I know the next question is going to be I would say about service. Service is amazing here. I don't whatever it is that could be wrong, they're on it, they're fixing it, and they're always checking on you to make sure that you have what you need. They are very hands-on, and I appreciate that. Customer service is A1.
Okay. Okay, Travis. What would you rate your food on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, I originally ordered the deluxe. That was amazing. I would give that alone a 10, but then I decided to order some mac and cheese. I'm gonna give them a 5 for effort, but I wasn't delighted with the mac and cheese as I was the sandwich. The mint Oreo shake, it was okay. I would give it a 9. It's really sweet.
Okay. And what would you rate the price on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say the prices are about average. They're not like, they're definitely not overpriced.
What would you give the customer service on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm gonna give them a 9.
Okay.
I mean, the food came out pretty fast. I mean, they forgot a couple of items later on, but I was pretty happy with how fast the food came out.
And what would you give the atmosphere on a scale of 1 to 10?
So I'll give it a 9. Like it's kind of right by the busy intersection, so the sound of cars, and you already heard about the parking situations, a little tough.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, Veggie Outers. So my rating for the food is gonna be a 9. I had the double mint Oreo shake, and this is all I got here, but I came to that grand open and got the Project Pollo sandwich, I think, or burger. I'm gonna find the official name and I'll flash a picture up so you can see what I'm talking about. But those combined, I would give it a 9. The only reason it's not a 10, I do feel like it could have had just a little more oomph to it, but still a pretty good score. As far as the customer service, I would give them a 9 too. I didn't personally have any hiccups, and they came and attended to us like pretty much throughout the whole meetup. But some of our members did have a few hiccups, so I gotta take a point off for that. As far as the atmosphere, I have a bias towards any place that offers outside seating, so that's already a huge plus. I want to give them a 10, but they're right off the highway. Like there's some motorcycles that just sped by us, and occasionally that cuts off conversation, so that's a 9 too. They are gonna be saying why you're getting everything a 9, but that's just the case here. And as far as the price, I would actually give the price a 10. Because I know a lot of vegan places tend to try and overcharge. They've been accused of that. But I feel like this is kind of in line with what I'd expect from a vegan fast food place. No more, no less. Maybe in some cases even a little less, which is good. So I'll give them a 10 for price. But with that being said, that concludes our Project Polio meetup. Stay tuned for our next meetup. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Now Meetup, and on our website, www.theveggieouters.com. See you later.